Welcome back to the Bree land campaign, where the fun never stops because we are constantly attacked in Barley Town. That's at least the centerpiece of last time, but we also did hold off attempts to break our siege at Ostul, and so have taken back this town, which we will now shape, for all intents and purposes, into a middleman haven. I think, though, we actually, Traveler's Rest, not needed. Large town, more important. Let's get that on the road, and then we can focus future development efforts from there. Gorshak is still lurking, and maybe he does want to stick us, but regardless of what he does, he'll be met with stiff resistance for his sticking pleasure, and I just don't think he'll get through with it, to be honest. He might attack the fort, but that's a bit of a non sequitur, and it's decently defended, so I don't think he'll be successful in that, even if he tries, because we have troops for days over here. Bree is also training a bunch of troops, retraining the Legion Hammer Guard, which is lovely to see, and also we are sending Ted over, and he'll be hampering on. Hello, goblins, what are you doing in our lands? It's a very interesting thing you're choosing to do there, buddies. What do they have? Warg scouts, light troops, catapults, halberdiers. I mean, this is an army that the goblins would conceivably invade a town with. So, in response to their flagrant assault on our senses, we should get some farmhand pikemen and some greenway spearmen, and also some watchmen. Why not? We got the cash. And in the last episode, it was suggested that we strike out from Montbuka and take on Litash, and I find myself in full agreement. It is a good thing to do. Otto here will be very plentifully supplied by the forces of Captain Brathor, and I think these three military entities will be sufficient in holding and pushing as needed. Grep needs to go north. Otherwise, he'll just sit there and waste his time, his life, and the time of his life, which neither of which is really all that good to do.
Yes, my
so on he goes.
my lord. Your will, my lord.
I'm kind of
Your
considering
order, my
he
lord.
could go to Mount Buka in 2 turns. So my thinking is we can head to Buka with him and then replace the garrison in here, so that our dear Buka himself can move on to Litash. He might return to Mount Buka later on, but you know,
Yes, my lord.
we shall definitely still sing his praises. Or maybe Grep should just walk through and take Litash, but the longer we leave it, the stronger it has the potential to become in defending against a little act of aggression. Keloniach. Extra archers. Doesn't hurt, especially against goblins. It is lovely to be back. Lovely to be back indeed. And Karasast still stands. And this is despite Minas Tirith having just fallen to Isengard. And our hope now is that Isengard will simply sit back and let it breathe. But in case they don't, well, we are building a mercenary hall and trading posts, and we shall be providing an ample resistance force soon. Not yet, but soon. Our big concern here, though, is that we actually do want to get some actual generals down here. And getting them through all this land area is not feasible at all. Walking through Isengard's land is like, it's the last thing we want to do at this point. And yet,
Your orders,
getting
my
boats
lord.
is not really that easy. Because, yeah, look at this. We go to the coast and we can't even train them.
Yes.
It's a travesty. It's a travesty, everybody.
Order, my lord.
We are very much a land-based faction. And we're feeling the sting of that right now. I would love to sail in some governor to take a place here, but it just is not feasible. And Isengard blocks like a large blob of geopolitics, hostile geopolitics at that. They just block our way. All we can do is end the turn and see if we can make good progress in the north and solidify Karsast in the south. And possibly we will have to fight Isengard. It is something I'd like to avoid. But if they keep pushing our diplomats around like that, I may have no other choice. Time for tea. Alright. Karas Nurnaled. Trade, always good. Perth and Loon. Hunting camp, why not? It's a nice thing to do. Nice thing to get. Kameth Bryn. Now having a lumber camp. We can get woodland hunters here. Which is good. We continue sending troops to the forts. And the goblins seem ready to rock and roll once again. And they're going to do that for a long time at this point. But, no matter.
Yes.
No matter. We'll just settle down in the fort over here. Now, the logic of this is that I'm going to gather an army in this fort that will be good for pushing out from this place. So we have some of the more offensive infantry troops. Yeah, let's take the gatekeepers as well. I want another catapult crew here in Barley Town. I think that could be nice. Because why not? Why not just overpower them completely with artillery? And then... yeah, let's just one catapult and then pikes. That's all we need, right? Catapults and pikes. That's all you need. And then this army is well equipped to deal with a variety of threats on the open fields. We don't have that much cavalry in it, but actually, thinking about that, why don't we take these guys? Send them over. Then we can take these spearmen, for instance. Send them over there. It's good. Okie dokie. And Grep continues to Buka, where he will get next turn, and this gives the Snow Orcs enough time to just leave the premises if they would be ever so bloody kind, and allow Buka safe passage with his catapults. I would love that ever so much.
Yes, we'll make camp here.
Retrain what can be retrained all over the place. Ooh, Dunedain Wardens. Don't mind if I do. And send the mercenaries north to Buka. Maybe that fort. At least on the way. And the goblins are buggering back off.
Is that what you want?
Okay. Excellent. No problem there. No problem there. If they continue their docile nature, then
Your orders, my lord.
they will not find me opposing them. Dunland, I will tolerate your presence. They really are just... I mean, this feels very much like a Russia-Ukraine situation. Although in this case, they have an incredibly concentrated military force, not a lot of land, and we have... Well... And shall we say they have historic claim? Yeah, I think, yeah. Let's hope a nationalistic fervor does not sweep Dunlending politics anytime soon. Ah, a couple of new troops. Yes, our conversions are going well.
My lord.
Hmm.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Healthanur.
Approaching quietly.
1% growth. They're not growing it very well, are they? Well, I guess it's not their priority. Let's look at this situation. So many troops. Again. I wouldn't say we have the troops to defend Karazast, but at least we have enough to give them pain.
Is that what you want?
Combined with the towers inherent to Gondorian towns. Yeah. I guess we are in as good a place as we can expect to be at this stage. And these troops can go down to Zaduri.
Yes. March to exhaustion, continuing later.
Where gatekeepers can be trained. Wonderful! I will always say yes to those that keep the gates. Our gates are important to us here in Bree. And the gatekeeper is one of our finest units, so whenever we can, we train it. Okay. Hello, Snorks. How are you feeling today? Feisty, apparently.
By your command, we can go no further today.
Perhaps we should just retrain for a bit.
Have a taste of my blood.
Or maybe we should just go at them. What do we have? Do we have a good amount of archers? We have a
Will, my lord.
decent amount of archers.
My lord. Orders. My lord.
Yeah.
Orders.
They don't have a lot. They basically spears and a couple of Black Shield warriors. You know what? Yeah, let's just do it.
To battle.
Oh, they don't like the
Gonna
prospect.
stick
Well,
you.
I don't like the prospect of your devastation, so
Muster your courage, men.
off you
March
trot.
into battle.
By force if necessary. Right. They don't have cavalry, so stakes are completely immaterial in the defense of our lovely boys. We have our axe guard that can be over here. We have various units that can be over here. And then we have some watch sheriffs. And I am actually inclined to doing something a little bit sneaky with them. We're going to put them here, and then we're going to run them forward. And then we have cavalry, because of course we do, and they shall be hunting archers first, and then disrupting enemies through charging later on. Of course the enemy is unlikely to engage us directly. They are rightfully not that keen on just walking into our ranged supremacy. So watch sheriffs. Yep. Over there you go. Greenway Riders. Ride. And I think once this army is in position, we should just run them into a different position, a different angle. Like, this? No? No? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay. Now, what's gonna happen here? Well, we're being shot at already. Of course we are. Okay. Let's hit the archers. I mean, it's what we all know is going to happen, so we might as well make it happen. Okay, okay. Decent, but not fantastic.
If we
Let's give it another
like
go.
this, we will smash the enemy.
Represents 1% of their army, and oh no. That looks like a bunch of angry spears. So get away from those, and yes, thank you. You can now run away. Yes. Okay. Cavalry charge successful. And you can just run away, please. Now, I would like the rest of our forces to just rotate slightly. Black Shield Warband coming in. Alright, here they come. Team 4, gather up here. Alright, they are going very hawkishly for our cavalry. Not a great mystery why, but does nonetheless still disappoint me a tiny bit. Ah. But some of them do indeed want to play. Oops, hello. That's not part of the plan. Obey orders properly, please. By not getting hit by the damnable Snow Orc Warband. Okay, Gatekeepers, you're doing an excellent job
The battle is very much
reducing
in our
these
favor.
guys
Victory
to
will be ours.
veritable pudding. And you are doing a good job against those. Oh yes, Warband.
Only half the enemy force
Let's go.
remains.
Encircle them with armor-piercing warriors
Slain the enemy general.
and let him
Without
go.
him, his troops will lose their will to
Very
fight.
nice. Okay, still trying to go for our cavalry. Which means that you guys need to go for them. And, that's it. Okay, good. Let's see, what else we got? Got the Black Shield Warriors, that dude running away, and, archers, stop firing. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. I am happy, happy, happy. Axe Guard, get over there. Do them a little greeting.
Behold how our
And they
cowardly
run.
foe runs.
Lovely.
It's time to press the attack.
Yep. Woohoo!
This is a clear victory.
Oh my, yes it is. What did we lose most of and why? We lost some lumbermen to friendly fire. Sorry about that, chaps. And some Axe Guard, yes. And some Greenway Riders, but a lot of them came back. So that's good. We managed to heal them. Okay. Yeah. A nice little victory. Solidifying our holding in the our holds over the lands of or surrounding Amon Sul.
Laying in wait for the enemy.
Oh, they reject the ransom. Sorry, you only brought it upon yourselves. Well, okay, your leaders brought it upon you. Callous and careless as they are.
Victory.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, back to retraining.
Your will, my lord.
Ah, okay. Armor retraining being what they are. Let us focus on the numbers that matter most. That'll be those, actually, yeah.
My lord. Your will, my lord.
Yeah, that'll be it for now. And then we can take maybe these 20 lovely lads and send them somewhere nice. Tirthuin.
As you wish.
Goody goody.
Orders. Your will, my lord.
It was almost a reflex of sending them back to Bree, but then I thought, hey, there must be something south of here, east of here,
Your will,
capable of
my lord.
retraining a bunch of troops, and yes, indeed. I think let's just merge this merchant militia. And yeah, wait for Dol Guldur to do their damage. It's probably going to be a two-pronged attack. And I expect it to come this time. We are now striking back against the Snow Orcs in particular, because I want to force a peace. I say that, and then they attack Mount Booker against
We must make a stand.
all
We are
sense, to be honest. I would actually say Mount Booker is probably a pretty good place to launch an assault from. So, maybe we should. So, we build all the lovely buildings. And yeah, and in Ballast Maker. Oh yeah, let's fast track that Ballast Maker actually. So once the growth buildings are good and ready, because they are pretty important, and then after that we are going to go for siege. Good, 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 good. And we got the Greenway Riders retrained. Lovely. Okay, Siduri Fairground, meaning Traders Plaza, coming up. Blacksmith, yeah, that'll be nice to have eventually. And eventually an armory would be good. Hunting camp and Londaire, very welcome actually. Getting some extra free upkeep is always handy. In fact, let's get that after this. We're growing pretty quickly here, even though we'll have to grow quicker still. But that's still a 1 full percentage point increase based on 2 buildings. It's decent. Barrick goes for trader exchange, of course, and the growth rate is beginning to pick up as well. A mercenary hall would be good, but we are in many aspects in a very good place with Bioreg's development, and I want to focus on, after a catapult maker perhaps, we can focus on trade and growth. Good, good, good. Bother them. Training gatekeepers for the glory of the realm, and these Greenway riders can make their way back to, you guessed it, the Greenway. Very lovely, very lovely. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. In this fort sit just a few disgruntled farmhand pikemen who would like to return to their farms eventually. Let's send some extra troops over to them just to make them feel appreciated. And then when we train these gatekeepers and merchant infantry, they will be free in Mitteldelving. Dol Guldur not attacking, which means they might actually be waiting for attrition to bite. Perhaps if we move away with our troops here, they will feel more keen. The way things are going, we're just going to hold Dol Guldur there in perpetuity. And send all available troops to the north, where the real battle apparently is unfolding before us. Now this is a mostly defensively minded army. That's, well, when isn't Bree defensively minded? But I do see a best option
Yes, my lord.
being an assault. Yeah, there's no real way around it.
Your will, my lord. Orders. As you wish, my lord. Orders.
Watchman Bogart coming soon. Oh yes, more of these lovely, lovely retainers. And we can hire some Salaran mercs as well, which is very good. We'll take the privateer cavalry and then we'll get the landsmen next turn. It's going to be good. And, ooh, Dun-Dunting pikes. Yeah. Let's get them. And actually, let's retrain those. Farun mercenaries, we can retrain those as well. If only we drop them from the ledger. Good, 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 good. And the watchmen are coming in soon.
My lord.
You guys go to the fort. Calisast, how are we doing? Isengard besieging a fort. Knocking their heads against the wall. We'll see when the wall breaks. But for now, it is time to sally out at Buka.
To battle.
Oh, this shows the statistical might of the Orc Avengers in particular, and the Pale Orcs. Goodness, these are 3 great units, these. So, it will not be a walk in the park, but I think we can do it, because we can leverage a steep hill to our advantage and shoot at them with catapults. Let's see how we get on.
Attack!
And then hopefully next turn, Grep will be able to push through. Or perhaps Buka will even feel vindicated by his victory and go straight for the jugular in Lutash. Now look at this for a hill. I mean, isn't this just glorious? I think it really is. How far back are they going to go? They don't have far to go. They can basically go there. That's it. So yeah, we're going to sit up here and we're going to shoot at them until they come and fight us. Yeah, I am very, very happy with my decision to sally out. All we need to do is put these guys forward, because otherwise they're going to take such a long time to get there. And also we just want as many troops up here as possible, because otherwise they're going to tire themselves out for every tile they walk, and it's going to be counterproductive. Come on. I know there's a crowd, but I mean, I didn't invest in deodorants for the army for no reason, so come on, get up there. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Are we ready to tell the Snow Orcs to just go and let it breathe? Huh? Huh? How's that for a stirring speech? Yeah, okay, good. Let's just quickly group up. Do some logical groupings, as it were. And then we have slightly more offensive infantry in one group. Your pikes as well, so you go in that group. And yeah, I think this makes a little bit of sense. We're going to keep these guys back a bit. Maybe Booker will join for a final charge or something, but I'm not about to risk his life for nothing, I can tell you that. Okay, so let us get... and our archers are already trying to lambast the enemy with arrows. So let's just start by moving stuff out. So, catapult. Go out there. Archers, go out in front. But maybe we'll have to place you individually because... oh yeah, okay, there really isn't a lot of space here. Like that. Like that. Now we have these two. I will go... okay. We'll need to do, again, individual angles. There we go. And then we have the pikes. Lovingly about to embrace the enemy. We'll put the rest of our infantry in just a bit of a general blob. Cavalry, I want you guys to move over here. Archers, hold fire until I tell you to shoot. And pikes. Now that I have you, done then the pikes. Oh, glad to see you, glad to see you. Okay, we're going to stand here and deny the enemy any ground whatsoever. And we're going to assemble in a couple of different layers, I think. Can't you go... that's annoying. Okay, you're going to change places then. You're going to go over here. And the pikemen have done them. They're going to go over here. You can't? Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that is a lot better. So let's do that. Okay, and then we have these three. Can we get those to kind of form up over here? Down. Okay, there's only real space for two. Yeah, you guys. What's going on here? Is that... oh, that's the Watchman Bogart. But, okay. You know what, you can just, you can form up the very front. Oh, hello, Black Shield Archers coming out of the woodwork. Cool. You're going for what? The cavalry? Oh yeah, I applaud that. Maybe you're not. No, no, you're going to shoot at our infantry. Good. Okay. And the Black Shield Archers over there. Okay. What we're going to do is strike at the ones furthest away from their infantry. And then our catapults are about to load up and shoot. I think if we aim for here, there's a good chance... okay, we'll hit here, and maybe we'll hit some Avengers, some Black Shield Warbands, some Pale Orcs, we'll see. All will be well. How are you doing? Are you in position? Oh, you can't reach them from there. Okay. That was not according to the plan, though. The brilliant plan! That's gonna be okay. Okay. Start shooting, archers. Start shooting. How are you doing here? Not terribly well. Get out of it. I mean, killed a couple, but it's not the most amazing stuff ever done. But, ooh, that's a nice hit. Thank you, catapults. Okie dokie. Yeah. Let's just start bombarding them. See if they react in any way. Yep, kinda do, kinda do. Huh. Nice. Okay. First of all, let's just go wide and deny them ground. Ooh. Ah, no. Oh yeah, no. I have my hopes are so high for every single cannonball, catapult blast. I just hope it lands. Why don't we walk our pikes straight into their archers? That would be funny. Oh, come on. You were doing so well. Okay, that's a kind of a lucky shot, I guess. Okay. Okay, archers, start focusing on the slightly less heavily armored troops. Okay. Cavalry, you shall raid around the warband. Okay, catapults.
Like this,
you are improving upon your track record a bit. That's good. Orc Avengers coming. You know what? Catapults, once you've shot those, let's fire distinctly to hit the Orc Avengers, shall we? Right? Yeah. Maybe on. Okay, go for those pale orcs. It's still where the line is thickest. Ah, goodness. Okay. Palm hand pikemen. They're doing okay. But of course, they are outclassed in so many parameters. It's just that their position is pretty advantageous, and they're allowed to kind of surround the enemy a bit. Which will give them a greater impact than they otherwise would have. Now, if our cavalry could somehow charge their captain to death, that would indeed be good. But not you, the others. You just make sure that you're together. Because, fun fact, if a cavalry unit does not charge together from the same angle, they will not charge at all. Okay, that's not going to go well. Nope. Nope. Yeah, run is the appropriate reaction there. Black Shield Warband. New target, archers. And catapults. Go for the pale orcs over there. Jesus Christ. Look at that. Okay. Well, just lead the Avengers on a goose chase, I suppose. And we'll defeat his men, one unit at a time. Hey! Go and stop those guys. Move forward. Okay, cavalry. How are you feeling? Able to run a bit? You'll need it. You guys can rest a bit. What's going on here? Black Shield Warband. Spears coming to get us. Alright. Oh, did I just hotkey change my camera mode? I don't think I did. No. Well, okay. Well, exactly what that was, we'll never know. But it's not that interesting either, so I'm fine with it. Oh, the cavalry has been captured. Goodness. Catapults. Keep aiming for those pale orcs. Privateer Axeman. Come on. Shoot at something, please. I know, there are a lot of our troops enmeshed in this fight, but you must be able to... Okay. Maybe you should just move a bit further back then. Anything. Archers, start shooting. Oh, goodness. Orc Avengers. 121 left. Yeah. This is a clear example of the limitations of cavalry. And of the limitations of Bree. Okay, can you shoot from here? That remains to be seen, I think. Woodland Hunters, Bowguard, start pulling back. Let's leave the fighting to the fighters. And catapults, I suppose. Start shooting. Yes, the Avengers over there. Ah. Okay. Well, you're done. You're done, sirs. Get back in there. Now we have to defeat them in melee. And we shall do that by attempting to circumvent the Budapestic. I don't think this boundary will be our friend in that regard. But if we push hard enough on one part of it, I'm sure we will have some success.
Victory will be ours.
Maybe Booker could actually do some flanking here. Okay, we're pushing them downhill. Pushing them downhill. Privateer Axemen showing their quality today. Hacking their way through Black Shield units en masse. Though really, we actually want to get them enmeshed with the Pale Orcs.
Only half the enemy force remains.
The Orc Avengers are going to be pretty challenging indeed. Dunlending Pikemen are also doing a good job. Disrupting the Orc tide. We will win, but with a skeleton force compared to what we had. Stop there, my friends. Greenway Spearmen, start pushing. There we go. Let's try to overwhelm them. Their morale is starting to falter, which is amazing. We want to promote this to the best of our ability. We want to focus on their weak points and exploit them. But no. And the Orc Avengers are still just trundling around, which will serve us well, if nothing else. Yes, okay, we're starting to break through. Booker, make sure you're not on the front line against those maniacs. With axes over there. And... okay, Team 3. Focus your efforts. Excellent work, Spearmen. And Privateer Axemen together. Oh, yes. I like it, I like it. Dunlending Pikes. Keep chipping away at the pale orcs, please.
Victory will be ours.
How's our bodyguard holding up? And where is Booker himself? He's here, which is relatively safe. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Ah, but the Orc Avengers have gained something resembling even ground, but I don't think it makes much of a difference how steep the elevation is. Well, we will see. It might. Oh, now they're really starting to eat away at us. Okay, they need to be supported. We need to overwhelm them with numbers, pure and simple. Cavalry. Can you somehow distract them? Probably not.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Nope. Not really. But over here... Yes. Okay. Good. And the Watchman Bogard are coming. This means... the Orc Avengers... No! Booker!
Perhaps our chances of victory with it.
That... I mean... If this is where the battle turns to defeat... that would be a hard pill to swallow. You know, the entire battle just turned by the sheer ferocity of the Orc Avengers. I wouldn't put it past them, though.
Continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Come on. You have a numbers advantage that is quite unparalleled. You're grinding them down one after the other. Axeman, we'll use you for a final push. Though exhausted, you are specialists in handling armor, and armor is aplenty with these enemies of yours. So, let's use you well. Boom! Like that. This should have an impact. Come on. Your victory is assured. Just hold firm, dear men. Hold firm.
Our men have slain the enemy army. Flees.
Finally,
Pursue and run them down.
they break. And the sole survivor makes his way back to their mountains.
This is a clear victory.
Whew. Watchman Axeguard, wonderful contribution to today. Catapult, very good as well. Privateer Axeman though, 182, absolutely the best. They also suffered for it. Farmhand Pikeman, well done sirs, well done indeed. Greenway Riders, doing okay. Sort of. Not really. Yeah. Whew. That teetered on being dangerous for a little while there, but we got him in the end.
Conceding the truth.
There we go. Booker secured for now.
Is ours.
And the additional reinforcements, very welcome. Now we'll have to hold this place without the governor. Governor? But we'll get there, we'll get there. Traveller's Lodge being built. It's going to help, step by step. Glep, next turn. Proceed to Litash. Take it to task. Alrighty.
Your will, my lord.
We'll have many of those hard-fought victories. And
Yes,
Otto,
my lord.
yes, your contributions will be very, very valuable around here.
We shall continue
And maybe
tomorrow.
your purpose should
We
be
can
to
go no further, my
head
lord.
to Khandum. Oh no, of course, that's Angmar.
We shall continue
Alright.
tomorrow.
But they have Nobler Claw. So maybe,
Your
I mean,
orders,
as
my
far as we
lord.
know, by the border signs.
We shall
It's the best indication we have. So we'll go and besiege them, see what happens. Hopefully most of the troops in there are not feeling well. Not at full strength, because if they are, that would be an immensely tough battle for us to fight. Let's continue retraining troops over here. Oh, hello. There's no orcs chasing us into our own lands.
By your command.
Oh well. Aren't you stupid?
Your will, my lord.
Aren't you silly?
My lord. Your will, my yes.
There are mercenaries and merchants ready to uphold these lands. As Bree lands. Free lands. Bree lands. Okay.
Ordered.
They're Thuin.
As you wish.
Send troops back to
My
Ostul.
lord.
These 28 riders. Yeah. We'll retrain them soon enough. It's gonna be okay. Dundan Pikemen at Ladris, I like.
Your will, my lord.
And I guess this is a nice little force to send off, so
March to exhaustion.
to Mount Booker you go.
We'll make camp here.
Her on the mercs, please. Yeah, we have the cash. We can splurge. And let's end the turn and see what happens.
At your service.
I guess.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah.
Without question. Your orders.
Oh yeah, do we have any outstanding missions? Take Litash. Okay. Good. Let's see if we can do that next turn. Hello, Dolguldur. Alrighty. Council Master Parliament the Defender shall wipe you from this earth.
We attack.
And then this episode will be done. It's not the longest episode in the world, but there have been some long ones in the past, and I'm trying to get to a little bit more of a manageable, watchable length. So I hope you will indulge me as I do.
The tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act
Alrighty.
to halt this turn of events.
Well, we all know the drill at this point. Catapults in the middle. Aiming square at the entrance. 2 ballistae out here. 1 over there. And then we have crossbows on the side. Having fun. Okay. Nice. And then we have some woodland hunters. Standing here, behind the bars, the crews. Maybe, yeah, there, that's good. Okie dokie, and we have some Watchman Bogarts. Standing over here, with a decent sight range of things as well. We take all these archers into one group. Put them on the same modes, and without shooting, unless told to. These pikes are going to flank the gates. Very good. Merchant infantry. And Longbeards as a bit of a backstop. Because you are indeed a strong people. Nice. You go over here. Merchant militia. Stand in front of the bogart over here. And cavalry. Why don't we hold you near the gate? We're getting a bit light on the melee infantry in this one. But I think we're going to be doing okay. As long as we just fire away. Stop. Alright. Orc Slayers coming in. Interesting. Then they have a bunch of cavalry. We should probably have placed some stakes, but I guess we'll be okay. We'll need to put... Who... Does anyone have bonuses against cavalry here? Nope. Only against armor. And these are reliable on snow. Woohoo! Yeah, it's not even snowy. So... Oh, I thought I left you off firing at will, but...
has breached the gates.
That just shows my tactical limitations sometimes. Alright, the enemy's coming.
The walls are
And
no
now
longer
we
ours.
start
The enemy have
shelling
taken
them. Whee! Isn't that lovely? Okay. Cavalry, get in there. We need to hold them advance very quickly. Oh goodness. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Catapults. Always aim for the door. You guys, start shooting. We are still killing a hell of a lot of them, but
something changes in the course
we
of
need
battle.
some extra melee troops in here very soon.
Only half the enemy force remains.
I think our crossbows are doing a lovely job though. Lovely job. Greenway Riders, well
Our
intercepted.
men have slain the enemy general.
Oh
Without him, his
yes.
troops will lose their will to fight.
Okay, start shooting.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it
At that
remains as such.
Central point. Yes, look at that. It's good. It's glorious. It's wonderful. And archers. Shoot those Mirkwood orcs, please. Catapults. Why are you still shooting that? Right. 83% of their army is gone and their morale is bust as well. Time to make them pay in a serious way. Catapults! Stop your death drive, please. All you guys, stop firing. Barrelman. No. Okay. Merchant infantry. Get out there. And then assist,
If we continue like
please,
this, we will smash
dear
the enemy.
riders. Assist in breaking the morale of these archers.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Yep.
It's time to press the
They're
attack.
gone. Ooh, these
The
losses were a bit
enemy
worse.
are utterly vanquished.
Made some
This is
mistakes
a
here.
Great victory worthy of only the
Rushed it a little bit too much, I suppose. But yeah, that is definitely the final battle of this episode. I anticipate that Dol Guldur will once again besiege our settlement. And it's going to be very, very annoying to beat them back time after time after time. So, Dol Guldur, yep, not one to take a defeat line down. They go right back at it.
stand vigil as the enemy surrounds.
The perpetual siege continues. How many troops does Dol Guldur have? Answer? Too many. Too many to count. But we're the most sophisticated realm in Middle-earth, and isn't that just lovely? Dog don't like us, well... Saw that one coming, to be honest. You know, we should send these guys to Bartertown because they will be handy for resupplying.
Yes, my lord.
If we just get a break from those guys.
We can go no further, my lord.
I'm gonna stick you.
Your order,
All right.
my lord.
Grip, you're up, mate.
As you command, we shall prevail.
King Mazok himself. Well, an auto-resolve ain't the way to die for a king of a nation. But since I kind of have fought the last battle of this episode, let's just get done with a bit of management and then we will call it a day. Bree upgrades to a large city. Definitely a wonderful thing. Although, sadly, we will lose Bree's unique settlement properties.
Will, my lord. Orders.
In terms of the battle map, at least. Which is a bit sad. But it's a necessary trade-off. So, there we are. Bustradum. Keep building. Keep mitigating corruption. And... Under towers. Well, no. You don't really need to train troops, I guess. Kersast. Thank you. Mercenaries are now available. And Gondor have repelled yet another attack. Well done, you guys. Mercenaries Lodge. That's going to be good. And then we go into the trading posts and everything will be good. Perth and Loan. Trading posts all the way down. Tharbad. What's that going to be? Armor? Experience? It's going to be experience. Okay. Not too crazy about that. They can get experience on their own time. After this wall upgrade, I think Trading Plaza will be good. And this Catapult Maker. A wonderful thing for the entire neighborhood.
My lord.
Have a taste of my blood.
Now this army doesn't look super threatening. Looks like something we could probably beat pretty easily. What do we have now? We still have some melee infantry left, and they will essentially be guarding the gate, which we will plaster with sticks from the gatekeepers.
Yes, my lord.
And then plaster with explosives for or with bombing campaigns from our artillery. That's how it's gonna go, I'm afraid.
Your orders, my lord.
Have a taste of my
Snagger. Snagger, snagger, snagger. What am I gonna do with you? Whatever am I gonna do with you? Well, we're certainly gonna send
I'm gonna
aid
stick
to
you.
Mount Buka. Join them in 2 turns. Yeah, sure. Why don't we just get them? We need everything we can get, to be honest. Kameth Bryn. Fire and Mercs with our Landsmen. Salarine Mercenaries, why not? Yeah. And then we take these, and these, and these. And these. 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 And send them to Buka.
We can go no further today.
If there's anything we've learned today is more catapults equal greater success. And trading posts are awesome.
Yes, my lord.
My lord. Orders.
And soon, all these lovely lads will also be joining
Orders.
the Northern forces. Nah, merchant cavalry, why not?
By
Let's
your
get him there.
command, we'll make camp here.
Alright,
Your orders, my
and so, as next
Shall
turn begins,
engage.
Klep's assault on King Mazog gets underway. But until that lovely day, may you have a wonderful one yourself, and look forward to a new campaign starting next week. Captain Turtle Waffle considerably out.